Hello everyone, Joel Sheets again. Hey, I'm just outside of Piketon, Ohio. I'm just a few miles outside of Piketon on the Norfolk Southern main line here, Heartland Corridor. We got two tracks. I'm along River Road, out here in the country a little bit. Kind of surprised there's this much traffic on this road. I've been seeing quite a bit of traffic today. Anyways, this is an interesting railroad crossing. The track closest to me is track 1. The track on the other side is track 2. This line is considered east and west running from Chicago to the East Coast. Anyways, when a train comes, when they're running track speed, they'll activate these signals about 30 seconds before the train gets here. There's up around that curve somewhere, when the train gets to that point, it notifies these railroad crossing signals that there's a train in this block here, and those gates will start going down, lights start flashing. So if a train's going at track speed, it takes about 30 seconds to get here. Now if a train's going slower than that, then it's going to take a little bit longer, and if it's going faster than what they're supposed to go through here, it'll be a little bit shorter. Anyways, let's have a look at this and see if we get some trains. We also got the CSX track over that way. 2 tracks over there on that bridge. There you go, start the video. All right, here we go, here comes the train. Well, they kicked on real quick, early. They try to get them about 30 seconds away. Eastbound double stack intermodal. I think it's maybe 138. See how fast they're going. Wow, those gates go up immediately. Just as soon as that thing gets off the crossing here, they start going up. Okay, so that train was going 31 miles an hour. Every reading said 31. I had one, I think it said 33. Might have just been a glitch. There they go. Now they're geographically going southbound right here. We're just a few miles, so we're east of Piketon. So they're geographically going southbound. However, they're going railroad eastbound, headed towards the East Coast, Norfolk from Chicago. It's the east-west line. This particular spot of the line goes north and south between Columbus and Portsmouth, Ohio. So that's kind of interesting. And you can hear the train device going off on my scanner. That's what let me know this train was coming. I heard the chirps on 452.9375. I heard that about 5 or 6 minutes before the train came. All right, thanks for watching. Let's see what else we can get into. All right, here comes an eastbound train on track 1. Just now coming around the curve. Let's see what we got here. All right, that train there was going about 32, 33 miles an hour, right around that area. It's an eastbound train on track 1. Hey, the water guy's going by. Yeah, the sensors are way up around that curve up there, somewhere up in that area. When the front of the train gets up there, it activates these signals here, and they have to predict the speed of the train. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to get a 30-second warning here. Wish the sun was coming out so you could see better. That last train was 18M. Here's where the sensors are for the eastbound trains after they've gone across the crossing. Look at this, look how close it is to the crossing. So as soon as the last axle goes across this point right here, then the gates will start going up. And this rail is 136 pounds per yard. I just saw a marking over here somewhere. There it is. It's 136 pounds per yard, and it was rolled in 2016. Right there, it's hard to see. And it was rolled by Rocky Mountain Steel. I believe they're in Colorado. So there you go. And I'm right next to the road crossing. See how close those sensors are to it? You can see where it's painted blue right there. Now, you know, this is a 1,200-mile rail corridor known as the Heartland Corridor. And back in 2010, tunnels were notched out and they had modifications done to bridges on the entire line so that they could get double stack intermodals on this line here. And $320 million was spent to make the improvements. They had an agreement between Norfolk Southern, the Federal Highway Administration, and the states of West Virginia, Virginia, and Ohio. There you go. So since 2010, they've been able to haul double stack intermodal trains. And that saves a lot of time and money by going the old routes for the intermodals. They're cutting off almost a day on each train. It takes about 3 days to get a train from Norfolk to Chicago right now. Well, I'm gonna have to go. Looks like it's on the second track over. There's 2 tracks up there. Standing back here so you can see the wheels better. If you get too close to that bridge, you can't see the wheels. There she goes, CSX. Man, in the summertime, you can just barely see that railroad bridge because all these trees. Look at that. It's almost completely grown over. Then you get here in the wintertime for that one. And there's the Batmobile and the Norfolk Southern line. Let's see what else happens next. Let's see what else we can get into here. That was a good one though. I got a telephone call right before that CSX train came. So I almost missed that train because I was on the phone. And I also want to mention that this county is Pike County, has a population of 27,000. The county I live in is Brown County. It's a couple counties over to the west, and we've got about 44,000. There you go, now you know. But wait, there's more. We got another train coming. All right, here we go. All right, we got an eastbound train coming. Track 1. Track over to the left. Sounds pretty loud. Hope it's something good. Should pop around. Oh, here it is. Well, that second engine was pretty cool. It's one of those engines that was modified, DC to AC. I guess that would make that one, what, the 5th unit that was modified. And they were going 31 miles an hour, eastbound. There you go. Heard them calling out the signals on 161.190. Hopefully something else will come. I can't believe how busy this road is. And it's in terrible shape. Look at that. There's a few spots like that where it's almost washed out. It's down to just one lane. While I'm here, I was just thinking of something. About a year or two ago, I was driving across the road crossing in the fog, and there was a car that had driven onto the track and was stuck. There was a car stuck right in the middle of the track. It wasn't here, but it was like on the other side like that. They had made a turn somehow in the fog on the track, and I called it in. So what you do, see this right here? This is an ENS sign, emergency notification system sign. You call the number on here. If you see a car stuck on the track, it's got the phone number, it's got the crossing ID number, and also the railroad company. Sometimes they'll even have the milepost. So if you see a car stuck on the track, call that number right there and report that crossing ID number to the railroad, and they'll come out and take care of it. I've only had to do that one time. Now I have had to call in a few times for these crossing gates. There's been a couple times where I've seen trucks hit them, and there was one that was going up and down. It was bent and it was creating a hazard. But anyways, let's get another train. It's getting kind of slow here. There's the river, Scioto River. It's up a little bit because it's been raining. It's 64 degrees. It's supposed to get up to 68 today. It's been a couple hours since the last train came. But wait, there's more. We got a train coming. We got a westbound train coming this time. So it's gonna be on the other track. It's gonna be on track 2, second track over on the left. Got some cars coming here too. Here we go. That's right, son. Get that truck out the way. Get moving. On track 2. Live action. westbound, geographically northbound. They'll be going through Columbus, and then they'll go up through Bellevue into Chicago. Yeah, the thing that really pays off when you're rail fanning this line here is the end-of-train device, 452.9375. You can also put it in the front of the train device, 5 megahertz higher, 457.9375. You can use both of them or either one, and you'll hear that chirping. You hear it on my radio here every couple minutes or so. The louder that gets, the closer the train is to you. I just can't believe how busy this road is way out here in the country. I guess this weekend, though, is supposed to be one of the busiest weekends of the year with the holiday coming up. And it's rush hour right now. It's about 4:30, somewhere in that area, p.m. Alrighty, there you go. Okay, I'm in a really cool spot here. This is KC Junction, Covington, Kentucky, and it's just right across the river from Cincinnati. And I stopped over here because I haven't been over here very much. It's really not a very nice spot. You got to be really careful over here. You shouldn't be here by yourself, actually. Look at that. Looks like a Banksy, doesn't it? Anyways, we got a train coming right there. Oh, you saw me, you waved to me, cool. All right. Right down there where the train's at, just a short distance. I was sitting down there in my truck and someone pulled up and threw a baggie in front of my truck, and they pulled down the road and sat and stared at me. I left. Some kind of a baggie with something white in it. I think they got me mixed up with someone else. Not a very long train. There's a steel coils car. They take that cover off, put steel coils in there, put the cover back on. This is KC Junction. Two CSX lines are together on the right, and then to the left here is another CSX line that goes along the Ohio River, the Ohio River sub. Look at that. Doesn't that look like a Banksy? That is really cool. Okay, well, thanks for watching, everyone.